So let's talk about something that, is spooking the markets. So if you remember, the reason that August was such a crappy month, again, I covered this a bit in the Moonstream September newsletter that just came out yesterday, is that the yen carry trade was unwinding quite a bit as the Bank of Japan started raising rates. So to quickly review, the Bank of Japan raised rates for the first time in a long time, and essentially, while they were still at zero, everywhere else in the world had raised rates substantially to fight inflation. But Bank of Japan was open at 0% rates. So very well capitalized hedge funds, companies, this and the other would go borrow from Bank of Japan at 0%, essentially, or a low interest rate, and borrow in yen. They would convert that yen to dollars, dump it in the stock market, and then make a huge boom on the difference, right? The problem is that the Bank of Japan has raised rates twice now, for the first time in a very long time. And once they did that, the yen increased in value against the dollar. So suddenly, the yen spiked against the dollar. And remember, those loans were payable in yen, not dollars. So suddenly the yen arbitrage went negative, and suddenly those yen became more expensive. And on top of that, at the time, the stock market had peaked at the time, we're starting to move down, and so people got a little wary and started unwinding those positions. So that caused a huge, giant sell-off across stocks, across crypto, all that.